everyone, this is Shokora Zouheikyoku aka Chocomint, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Emberfate, Tempest of Elements. In this playthrough, we will play Khanyisa spout, and I will start everything from Chapter 1 to see if there is anything different that we can do. For example, a certain guild member's action that we have declined the last time, and see if allowing them to do it this time will cause any problems, or will it help our guild be better in the raid at the last day, the 8th day. Hopefully there are some changes from that, hopefully. Anyway, let's go. Since we're doing this, I might as well change the looks of my character too, why not? So this time I will do a human and a tank. Magic DBS, yeah, I'm a knight, a tank, human. She her employed, casual, and game is Shokora, and personal name is Shokora too, because why not? Oh wait, no, game name is chocomint and name is Shokora. Okay, create that. I can't skip because this is a different character. Okay, because we're a tank, so we're doing this. Edges, can you pick them up and tank them? You're closer. I'm coming to pick them up. Run towards me. It's a visual novel. I can link you to it later. So this is going to be something different from the last playthrough, in which we will move someone from raid 2 to raid 1 if possible. And instead of trying to get a new recruit to fill 4 spots, because judging from experience in another life, that spot is going to be a bit difficult to fill. Let's move someone from raid 2 to raid 1 if possible. Great, though the question is who? And Ali and I probably need to stay in raid 2 since we're the raid leaders. The oaths of raid 1 leaders obviously wouldn't work either, so that doesn't leave a lot of choices. And they have to be available at raid 1 raiding time too. We would have to ask to confirm, but as far as I know, Lem and Kitsune should be able to make it. They both initially applied for raid 1 when they joined us after all. Between Lem and Kitsune, who should we move to raid 1? You know, Lem is a sorcerer just like Bar, so that would round out the raid composition nicely. Admittedly, Kitsune is much better at DPS, not to be mean, but frankly speaking, I would say his skill level is much higher than Lam's. We do already have 2 rangers in raid 1. Could probably get away with 1 more, but I'm a bit worried about possible conflicts over the flute like yesterday. They do all have pretty strong personalities, SD. Let's go with Kitsune. With how all us raid went yesterday, I think we need the skill and DPS. I want to see Lamb. Let's give him a shot. Skill isn't super important as long as he's chill and can follow directions. Well, I mean, I'll say we'll go high risk, high return. So let's try to go with Kitsune this time to see what will happen. Alright, I'm cool with that. Okay, I can ask him if he's happy with the arrangement later once this is confirmed. In that case, we need to recruit to fill raid 2 then. Nathan is the officer who handles the recruitment usually, right? I think so, but I can help if needed. He seems a bit busy lately. I'll work on recruiting then. Yeah, Ali, can you try recruiting when he's not on? Of course, I'll get started on that right away. Thanks. Sorry for making you handle so much, Ali. Let me know if you need any help. I will, no worries. I just messaged Nathan telling him about our discussion, so hopefully he'll be back to us soon. I'll call Nathan in a bit if he isn't on by then. We actually have plans to run a dungeon later, so... Sounds good to me. Great, tell Nathan I said hi. Yay! Because I'm a tank, so... Can't you mind thinking? I'll just be lazy and had empty DBS. If you don't mind, I'm in the thinking mood tonight.
Of course. I don't...
As always, I'll just call all the important stuff for us. I did a bit of research too, so I can lead since I'm thinking anyway.
Sounds good. I hope you're ready to carry us.
Alright, Khanyisa. One piece of gear upgrade down. Wow, you should definitely put those on, Khanyisa. No, it's okay. I like talking face to face. Let's give it this way. I don't mind this. Okay, this is the part when we don't allow someone BSA I suck at DBS to borrow the money. Let's see. So alright, pay the guild bank back as soon as you can. I'll go to the guild hall in a second to withdraw the gold and mail it to you. Thank you. Please hurry, I don't want someone else to snag this before me. You're awesome. Oh my god, nice. Oh, that's awesome. I get to raid with you now. Okay. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. I don't think I can lend you the gold for the guild back after all. Decide what to send later. Here's the gold. Remember to pay the guild bank back ASAP. Attached item 400 gold. Gotta go, thank you so much. Oh, this time we got 2 BMs too, wow. Let's see. I got 2 BMs so far from people who are interested in joining our raid team. Oh well, let's hear it. The first person who messaged me is Jim. He wants to ask if his younger brother can join. The only problem is that his brother plays DBS Buy Shop. Wait, DBS Buy Shop now? That's unique. Oh, that's a pretty mean build, isn't it? Then I also got a BM from Hermit Crab, a top 10 shadow player on the server who is very well geared. But in exchange for joining our raid, he wants priority on the V-Catalyst dagger. Huh? He demanded for loot as condition to joining our guild? Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. These two are all I've got so far. I'm sorry. We could wait longer to see if we get more pets maybe. I want to say it's probably better to figure out the recruitment and finalize our rooster ASAP, so we can start preparing strategies for the raid, but we can do what Nathan suggests too. Then should we take Herman into our guild, or should we keep trying to recruit? It will help our raid a lot if Hermit joins us. We can talk to the other shadow players about the dagger situation if needed. Surely they'll understand. Let's keep trying, I guess. I'm not too fond of either of the current options. Compromises though. I don't know. I'm not really fond of the shadow play situation, since even though we know that he's well-geared and everything, but you don't know about his personalities and how he works in cooperation situations and everything, so that's not a good thing. And he even demanded loot, so what if it doesn't go well? What happens then? What if he doesn't really participate much or give much for the raid? That said, because cooperation is key in a raid, guild raid after all. So, not really fond of that. So, let's keep trying, I guess. Okay, so this time the route we're choosing is possibly impossible, so we'll do just that. Sure, I'm always happy to talk to you. Are you sure you want to proceed with this choice? You will lock in Khanyisa's romance sprout and be unable to accept Nathan and Chris' invitations to spend time together today. Yeah. The same goes for me. You're excellent company, Shokora. Khanyisa, are you okay? I'm sorry. I accidentally spilled some of the soup on the keyboard, so I had to wipe that off quickly. Thank God it didn't get on the court documents around me. I'll be in serious trouble otherwise. Phew, I'm glad your beaver survived that close call. How's your work coming along? Broth, huh? Sounds nice. What else are you having for dinner? Oh, I don't think it's the fancy kind of broth you're thinking. I'm actually just eating cup ramen. You sound like how I was back in college. You know, why do I have this sneaking feeling that instant noodles is your standard meal? That must be because you have an astounding sixth sense. In my defense, I sometimes have sandwiches instead, especially for lunch, like this afternoon. Honestly, same. I'll be a hypocrite if I tell you you should change that. That doesn't sound very healthy. You should take better care of yourself and your body. I know, you're right. I keep saying I will, but then I never do. Well, I guess it's understandable. Your work sounds very demanding and time consuming. Willingness to try is the first step. That's motivating to hear. Thanks, Shokora. What about you? Do you have any habits or personal goals you're trying to work towards lately? Not really, or at least I can't think of any off the top of my head. Yes, a few. Let's see. Cultivating relationships, yes. Yes, relationships of all kinds are very important. It's something I should probably work on myself. Fitness goals mostly. Very impressive. I have to admit, I should probably exercise more than I do. I'll likely regret it when I no longer have the power abuse to let me get away with my bad habits. Mainly mental health related. Yes, it's definitely important to take care of your mental health. Creative pursuits. That sounds wonderful. I often wish I'm more creative, but I don't have a great imagination or much artistry. Work-related targets. I can understand that. I hope you'll be able to reach them soon and receive the kind of appreciation you deserve at work, Shokora. Just general self-improvement. Very admirable. We should always strive to be better versions of ourselves after all. That's all for now, I think. I see. Thank you for sharing. It was fascinating to hear about your goals. I think it's wonderful that you know exactly what you're aiming for. Meanwhile, I'm not really sure of my own goals. Maybe building relationships, or to get better at Emberfate. You're already amazing at Emberfate. I'll have to slink into the shadows and shame if you get even better. I'll say those are great goals. I'm glad you approve. Do you mind if I ask you some questions to get to know you better? Oh, if you want to, I don't mind. I'm not very interesting though. Why did you decide to become a lawyer? Do you enjoy it? What kind of games do you like other than Emberfate? How did you get into Emberfate, especially considering your extremely busy work and all? I unfortunately can't say too much about it because of duty of confidentiality. But let's just say one of my clients was a devoted Emberfate player. Her Emberfate account became a relevant point during the legal proceedings, so I had to look into it and learn more. I was hooked as soon as I saw the game page, and next thing I know, I'm spending my already limited precious hours of sleep staying up to level up my character. It still took me months to hit level 100 though, and I never managed to fight a raid team until now. This game has that effect on people. I've been there too. That sounds like it'll be an interesting story. I'm glad that client brought you to Emberfate. Yes, so am I. My worker just walked by my office, and I had to pretend I was working diligently. I should probably get back to work soon, but I think I have time to chat for just a little bit longer. Oh, then I'll restrain myself to asking just one more question. Sure, for now at least. Why did you decide to become a lawyer? Do you enjoy it? I do enjoy parts of my work, but it's hard to remember that sometimes. How I decided on going into law is a long story, but the gist of it is rather cliche. I wanted to help people, to bring about justice. Naive notions, really. There's a reason that lawyers are generally disliked and have a reputation for being a profession where your job is to screw other people over. I thought I could end up different, that I can really make a change. There's more to the story, of course, but this is probably too much to get into for one night, and probably veering too quickly into depressing territory. It's okay. Thank you for sharing what you did. I think it's really amazing, honestly. Thanks. It's very kind of you to say so. Right, I think I have to go for now. I've probably spent much longer than I should have on Emberfate, considering I've already finished eating a good while ago. I still need to finish this before I can leave, so I'll better get back to it if I want to sleep in my own bed tonight, even just for a little. But it was really nice talking to you, Shokora. Thank you for brightening up my break. I feel much more rejuvenated now. Yep, good luck with your work. It was nice talking. Thanks for popping in even while busy with work. Of course, I'm glad I did. Good luck with whatever you're doing on Emberfate. Unless you're actually heading to bed. I forgot how it's pretty late for most people already. Then I guess I should say goodnight. Yeah, I'm probably going to turn in after this. Not yet. I need to call Alibi to check up on her first. Oh, I see. Alibi from our guild, right? I don't know her very well, but I hope she's okay. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy your call. I'll see you around. Okay. With only a little half a week left until the next raid, recruitment to fill the empty raid spots in the guild has begun with fervor. Coupled with some surprising news from guild members about their real lives, it appears that change is on the horizon. Perhaps starting with your feelings for a certain relatively new raid recruit who's impressed you with more than just her DBS skills. Good evening, Shokora. How was your day today? Not great, but I'll leave. Thanks for asking. You? Pretty good. Thanks for asking. How about you? I'm glad to hear that. Today was fine for me. Unexpectedly busy, but it's been interesting. Busy, huh? Did you only just get back at this hour? Interesting day, huh? Any stories to share? Not exactly interesting stories, unfortunately. It's just that I ended up attending a formal dinner party hosted by one of our biggest clients with my boss. I wasn't supposed to be the one to go, but my coworker had a family emergency tonight, so I offered to take her spot and cover for her at the event. That sounds terrifying. Surrounded by so many important people that you have to embrace for a whole evening. I have no idea how to do it. Formal dinner party? That sounds cool. Did you have fun? To be honest, I can't say I had a particularly great time, but it was for work and I got free food, so I can't complain too much. Big social networking events really are my kind of scene. I'm not really a social butterfly by any means. In fact, I admit I'm not exactly good with people. I guess I'm more of an extrovert. I love talking to and meeting new people. Socially awkward introverts united! I'm bad at socializing and talking to people too. Maybe that's why I feel comfortable with you. We're the same kind. But yeah, I suppose you can imagine how tiring the whole evening was. Not to mention, I'm not used to dressing up to this extent and wearing such formal attire. I'm much more comfortable in casual clothes. Honestly, same. You can take my hoodies and jeans when you buy them for my cold dead hands. Casual wear is definitely easier, but honestly, I also love getting to go all out and dress up for special occasions. I suppose it can be fun as well. I admit the gown does look much more flattering on me than I remember. Ooh, can I see? A gown, huh? Very fancy. Can I see? Can I see? Well, if you're really curious, I can video call you briefly to show you my dress. Oh my god, yes please. I would love that if you're comfortable with it. I don't mind. Please wait just a moment. Ooh! New clothes, new clothes! Excited! Come on, excited. Yes! Ooh, pretty! And very pretty! Mmm, lace, huh? Also, red looks great on you. You look much better without glasses. You should wear contacts more often. Wow, you look absolutely beautiful, Khanyisa.
Thank you. I'm glad my efforts to look presentable paid off. Speaking of that, I'll share a funny secret with you. I was in a hurry earlier to get ready for the dinner party, and in my haste, I grabbed the wrong pair of contacts. I only realized my mistake when I was walking back to the office, and I had to double back to find my correct lenses. Imagine if I hadn't discovered my blunder. I almost showed up to the party with purple eyes, like some mythical creature.
Oh, that sounds fun though. Bow eyes. I'm sure you would have noticed before going in and gone back to wearing your glasses instead. I would have loved to see the look on your boss face if you did that.
He lacks a sense of humor, so I have a feeling he would not have appreciated it at all.
So, out of curiosity, why do you own purple contacts? What are they for?
Right. Have you ever heard of LARP? It's something I've been interested in, and the color contacts are one of the props I bought a while ago in preparation.
You're into lapping? So am I. Lap? What is that?
It stands for live action role playing. It's basically a game where players dress up as their characters and roleplay in real life.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I'm sorry. I'm bad at explaining things like this, so you might have to look it up online for more details if you're interested.
I see. That sounds kind of weird. That sounds really cool. What a fun adventure.
Right? I'm glad you think so too. I've been meaning to sign up for some of the local LARP events, but, well, with my work schedule, it's been difficult to fit in time for such unnecessary leisure activities.
Is your work schedule that busy? Do you not have holidays or weekends off? On the contrary, I'll say taking the time to relax and indulge in hobbies is very much necessary for one's mental health.
You make a good point that I can't argue against. I really want to as well. But, as my boss would always say, practicing law is a lifestyle, not a job. Moreover, I still have other responsibilities like spending time with Willow and grocery shopping to take care of on my rare time off. Emberfate is probably the only thing on my list I can squeeze time out of my schedule for.
Well, I'm glad you haven't given up on Emberfate despite how busy you are. If you ever find time, I'll be happy to join a live event with you.
Really? That would be wonderful. I'd love that. In that case, I must make sure it happens. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to slip out.
Yours as well. It's okay. I know you're not implying that I'm boring you to sleep.
I would never. I do really enjoy these conversations. More than you know. I am actually more tired than I thought I'd be. I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Strange. I did get a few hours of sleep last night. I've gone much longer before without any. Must be the drinks I had earlier at the party.
Wait, are you drunk right now? I couldn't tell at all. You should go rest then. Catch up on some sleep.
Yes, you're right. I suppose I should probably change out of these clothes and take off this makeup. Then head to bed. I still have work tomorrow. Good night.
Good evening, Shokora. Ooh, a gift. Good afternoon, Shokora. I'm sorry if I behaved strangely yesterday while slightly drunk, but thank you for talking to me. It was a very nice coming home and having someone to talk to for once. I don't think I mentioned it, but unfortunately, I did not end up winning the auction for the sushi hat I wanted. However, I did come across two adorable owl hats for sale just now, and since I remember you are fond of cosmetics as well, I thought you might like this. I hope you like this little gift, a token of my appreciation for your friendship. Possibly impossible. What is it? Ooh, cute. An owl hat? Wait, no! Okay, I'll read the thing later. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm not actually very fond of funny hats. You shouldn't waste your gold buying cosmetics for me. See it for yourself. Reply to the smell later. Aw, thank you so much. That's so nice of you. I love this hat. It's so cute. And check out the hat. Let me check out the hat. Use. Wolf hat, cosmetic equipable. No wolves were harmed in the process of making this fake wolf head hat. Promise. Required level 10. Owl hat, cosmetic equipable. Hoot. Adjust the hat necessary for illustrating a embodiment of owls. Record level 10. Okay, cute. Good evening, Shokora. I actually got off work on time for once and just got home. I'm really happy about that. Well, I'm surprised. What happened at work today? That's great. I hope you can relax a bit tonight. So that means more time I get to spend with you. I'm excited. That's great. I hope so too. Though I do have some paperwork I brought home with me that I have to finish tonight, which I should get to later after a small break. Guess your boss wasn't kidding when he said brothers-in-law is a lifestyle. I'm getting kind of worried about you, Khanyisa. Surely this constant work pressure you're under is not a healthy way to live. Yes, you're likely right, Shokora. I admit I do feel very stressed and tired quite often. I even find myself becoming more and more irritable lately. I knew working in law would be tough, but I didn't imagine it would be this hard and exhausting, both emotionally and physically. Honestly, being a lawyer has been very different from my expectations so far. I think I mentioned it briefly before, but I wanted to help people and do justice. That's why I studied law. I even chose family law in particular because I wanted to work with people, not corporations. I thought I could make a difference, help children and women and families at their most difficult times. But reality has been a rude awakening for me. Sometimes I wonder if I'll make a mistake choosing this career. Perhaps I'm not cut out for this after all. Maybe you would be happier in a different line of work. You wouldn't be the first to quit brothers-in-law, and I think that's fine. Don't give up, Khanyisa. You have a noble goal, and the world needs more lawyers like you. Have you considered taking a break? Maybe some time away would help you de-stress and decide whether to stay in this area. Perhaps it's difficult for me to get time off, but perhaps I should look into it more. Thank you for listening to me and offering me advice, Shokora. I really shouldn't complain so much. In the end, I recognize that I'm privileged and very lucky to have a job that lets me not worry about my finances. Anyway, how about you, Shokora? Do you enjoy what you do for work? Yes, I do. I'm lucky to be working on my dream job. Sort of. Not exactly a dream job, but I do get satisfaction out of it and enjoy my time at work. I see. That's still wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, how about we move on to happier topics? I have something interesting I'd like to share with you. Ooh, tell me! Sure, what is it? I was looking up some Emberfate videos earlier on my phone while waiting for my dinner, and I came across this fascinating video. Apparently, someone discovered an interesting hidden zone that was added along with the new expansion. According to the video, the area seems to be unfinished, and you can only access it with a certain glitch. I admit, the video piqued my curiosity, and I'm thinking of going to check it out for myself in game. Would you like to come along with me? Are you sure it's okay to try that? Would we get in trouble for the glitch? Yes, I'd love to. Thank you for thinking of me, Khanyisa. Wonderful. Can you please meet me at the Iredale village? I'll send you a party invitation in a minute. Sure, I'll see you there soon. Okay, nice. That should be it. Move now. Yes, Iredale village. Hello. Yes, possibly impossible has sent you a party invitation. Would you like to join their party? Yes.
Here, please follow me. I believe here is where we stop. Angle the camera till we're facing that rock in the distance. Then jump. Are you ready?
Wait, are you sure about that? Doesn't look like there's anything unusual down there. Ah, luring me up a deserted mountain to push me off the edge, I see. I should have seen this coming.
Ah, yes. My secret evil plan has been discovered. It's too late for you to run from me now.
Cute.
We won't die, I promise. I think.
You think?
We might take some fall damage, actually.
Oh my god.
According to the video, if we jump off this hill at the right angle, we should glitch through the ground when we fall and end up in the hidden area.
I'll see you at the cafeteria when we respawn. Alright, I trust you. Let's go. Ooh, noted. You know, this place feels a bit off to me. Gives me the creeps. Wow, this place is beautiful.
It really is, isn't it? It's so peaceful and soothing. I didn't watch till the end of the video because I didn't want to spoil the surprise for myself, and I am so glad. This is even better than I imagined. I wonder if I can sit by the edge of the pool and dip my character's feet in the water. Oh, I can! This is so nice and relaxing. I can almost feel my stress being washed away by this crystal clear water. Which is silly, considering it's all just pixels on a screen.
Is this all there is here? I guess it really is an underdeveloped area that's not ready yet. Scoot over a bit so I can join you.
Sure. I'd love that. I'm really glad you're here to share this with me. As enchanting as this secret cave is, it'd be a lot less amazing if I came alone without your company.
Isn't that like a date?
I think I might have mentioned this before, but I don't really have many people I can call friends. And sometimes it gets lonelier than I want to admit.
Is it because you're too busy with work for friendships? Really? You're such a lovely person that I figure you have tons of friends.
You think too highly of me. I'm not the best at maintaining friendships and relationships of all kind, honestly. It's something I'm trying to work on, but I've heard from previous friends whom I've drifted away from that I don't offer enough time and support for my friends and loved ones. It's not due to a lack of desire to do so, I promise. It's just difficult for me sometimes. My work consumes most of my days. Sometimes, when I'm too busy to even eat or sleep, I simply don't remember or have the energy to check in on my friends. I hope it doesn't change your perception of me. I know this is an issue I need to address.
As long as you work on them and don't treat me that way, it's okay. Of course it doesn't. It's admirable that you are aware of your own shortcomings and so candid about them.
Thank you. I'm relieved to hear that. You mean a lot to me. I know we haven't known each other for long, but your messages and calls are quickly becoming the highlight of my days. What I look forward to coming home to after a long day at work. I hope yours is the one friendship I managed to keep.
I hope so too. I really enjoy spending time with you as friends. Just friendship.
I'm not sure if I understand what you're saying, or if I'm reading too much into it. At the risk of embarrassing myself, I'm Not saying I wouldn't be open to the idea of the friendship turning into something more someday.
Ooh, yes.
But for now, I think a close friendship is a solid start.
Yes. I guess we'll see what happens in the future. Who knows? I agree. Let's just enjoy our time together and get to know each other first.
Yes, I'd love that.
No matter what, I'm always happy to be your friend. You know, I think you should try to speak up more in your chat. Their girl is all very nice and will be happy to be your friend.
Perhaps. It probably is a good idea. I'm just a bit shy, I suppose. I am not good at talking to people, and I find it difficult to build genuine rapport and connections.
It's up to you, I guess. But don't be afraid to try chatting with them if you change your mind. I think you're doing fine. And even so, that's something that'll only get better with practice. So you should still try.
Thanks. You're right. I should still try regardless. I'm sorry. I've been talking a lot. I hope I'm not keeping you from anything you need to do.
I guess I should get going. Good night, Khanyisa. Thanks for showing me this cool hidden place. It's okay. I don't have anything to do. I can stay and hang out.
Right. Well, please don't feel obligated to stay here with me if you want to leave at any point. I'm just going to relax here for a while. Maybe close my eyes for a little.
Wait, actually, didn't you say you have work to do tonight? Are you sure you can keep hanging out like this? So, what was your favorite location in Emberfate before you discovered this place? Hello? Are you ignoring me? Khanyisa, are you still there? Did you fall asleep? Okay. Don't type anything before leaving the party. Good night, Khanyisa. Okay, hoping for the best that I don't have to redo everything again because of the game's problems or bugs. Finger crossed and hoping for the best. This is a good pause in our playthrough today. We have started Khanyisa's route and it is a lovely time with her. There's not a lot of dramas in this situation, just hanging out. Well, there's some bits drama from Khanyisa's part of her stress at work and everything. Hopefully we'll be able to help her relax more and not just work too much like that. It's not good for her health and everything. So we spent a lot of time with her hanging out and kind of date in a undeveloped area from a clutch, but a beautiful place indeed, and getting to know each other and everything. So that's a nice thing. And getting closer and becoming closer friends. Maybe something more in the future. Anyway, that should be it for the first part of Khanyisa's route. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next playthrough of Emberfate, Tempest of Elements. Bye bye!